What is a speedrun? A speedrun is an attempt to complete a video game as fast as possible, often using specific strategies and techniques. Players aim to finish the game in the shortest time, and speedruns can be performed under various categories, including glitchless, 100% completion, or any percent, finishing with minimal requirements. The role of game knowledge in speedrunning. Success in speedrunning requires an in-depth understanding of the game. Players must know the layout, mechanics, and potential shortcuts. Mastery of these elements allows speedrunner to skip parts of the game or take advantage of in-game glitches to shave off valuable seconds. Glitches and exploits, key speedrun tools. Speedrunner often use glitches or exploits that manipulate the game's mechanics, allowing them to bypass sections, skip cutscenes, or perform unintended actions. These glitches can drastically reduce playtime, but mastering them requires immense precision and practice. The importance of precision and practice. To complete a game in record time, players need flawless execution. Speedrunning involves repetition and constant practice to perfect movements, timing, and inputs. Speedrunner often spend hours practicing specific sections of a game to avoid mistakes during a live run. Different categories of speedruns. There are various categories within speedrunning, each with its own rules. Popular categories include any percent, completing the game as quickly as possible with any method, glitchless, no intentional glitches, and 100%, completing the game fully, including all side objectives. The role of timer and external tools. Speedruns are measured using precise timers, often with additional tools to track splits, segments that represent specific milestones in the game. These timers help runners track their progress and see where they can improve, offering real-time feedback during their runs. Community involvement and competition. Speedrunning is deeply rooted in community, with players sharing techniques, strategies, and recorded runs. Platforms like Twitch and YouTube allow speedrunner to broadcast their attempts and compete against others. Major events like Games Done Quick raise awareness and funds through speedrunning marathons. The impact of RNG in speedruns. In some games, random number generation, rung, affects outcomes, introducing an element of unpredictability. Speedrunner often rely on RNG manipulation to ensure that they get favorable outcomes, like the best loot or enemy spawn patterns, to optimize their runs. Famous speedrun records and games. Games like Super Mario 64, The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, and Dark Souls are iconic in the speedrunning community. Records for these games can change rapidly, as new strategies, glitches, and discoveries continue to push completion times lower. Speedrun culture and its popularity. Speedrunning has grown into a global phenomenon, with dedicated fans and a competitive spirit. It's not just about beating the game, it's about pushing the boundaries of what's possible within a game's mechanics, offering a unique way to experience and appreciate video games.